The gaming world is always on the move, and this November has the potential to make history with highly anticipated releases. We're on the verge of games that promise to redefine how we play and engage with our favorite adventures. If you're a game enthusiast like me, you know the excitement is real. But the big question always remains: which of these games will truly live up to the hype and deliver something unforgettable? Get ready, because today I'll be showcasing the most insane games set to shake up November. From impressive open worlds to immersive stories and innovative mechanics, these releases are poised to transform the gaming landscape. This is Jack speaking, and if you're new here, welcome to the Play Hunters channel, where I bring you daily content to ensure you don't miss a beat in the gaming universe. And if you could subscribe to help me grow, I'd be thrilled. Gamer to gamer. Starting our list, we have Stalker 2, a game that promises an incredible immersion into the post-apocalyptic universe of the Zone. With an engaging story full of mysteries, players will be challenged to survive in a radiation-ravaged environment teeming with mutant creatures. The tension will be constant, with decisions that can alter the course of the narrative. This is one of those games that grabs your attention from the very first moment. The standout feature here is the combination of open-world exploration and tense gameplay, where every move could be your last. Promising realistic graphics, Stalker 2 will transport players directly into this bleak world, where every detail of the environment matters. For fans of suspense and action games, the wait seems to be worth every second. Combat promises to be intense, with a constant feeling of danger. The survival mechanics and resource management will require careful planning and strategy, making the experience both challenging and unpredictable. It's not just about frantic action, but using intelligence to overcome unexpected obstacles, elevating the immersion and tension throughout the journey. Next up, we have Towers of Aghasba, a game that promises an immersive journey of building and exploration. The story unfolds in a vast open world where players must restore ancient civilizations while facing natural threats and fantastical creatures. The graphics are impressive, with rich landscapes that bring an atmosphere of mystery and adventure to every corner of the universe. Gameplay focuses on creating and customizing structures, allowing players to build cities and villages with complete freedom. The exploration mechanics encourage the discovery of new territories, as players interact with the environment to shape the future of civilizations. All of this unfolds at a dynamic pace that keeps the excitement alive as players continue to explore new horizons. Players will face different challenges, ranging from battling threatening creatures to finding creative solutions for survival and the expansion of civilizations. It's a game that blends strategy and construction, offering a unique experience within the open-world genre. Next, Path of Exile 2 emerges as an evolution of the classic action RPG, bringing a dark and twist-filled narrative. Players dive into a fantasy universe filled with terrifying monsters and mystical powers. The visuals are more detailed than ever, with atmospheric settings that impress with their heavy, immersive tone, offering a new level of visual depth. The gameplay maintains the frenetic and strategic essence of the original, but with several improvements. The skill system has been revamped, offering more customization and tactical options during combat. Players can now combine different types of attacks and spells, creating nearly limitless possibilities for defeating powerful enemies. Battles are intense, requiring quick reflexes and smart planning. Another highlight is the narrative divided into acts, where every decision can impact the outcome of events. With unexpected twists and new enemies emerging at each stage, the pace remains dynamic and engaging. This is a must-play for RPG fans who enjoy constant action and challenges. Continuing, we have Mario and Luigi Brothership, which brings the most famous duo in gaming back for a new adventure full of challenges and humor. The story puts the brothers on an epic quest across the kingdom, facing funny enemies and solving puzzles in vibrant, colorful environments. The visual style retains the classic charm, ensuring that both veteran players and newcomers feel immersed in this world. The gameplay blends platforming and turn-based combat, with a strong focus on cooperation between the two protagonists. They must work together to overcome obstacles and perform special moves during battles, adding an interesting strategic layer. The interaction between the characters and the challenges they face guarantee fun and variety throughout the journey. The levels are packed with secrets and items to discover, encouraging players to explore every corner. Each stage brings something new, with unique challenges that keep the pace exciting and engaging. It's undoubtedly an excellent choice for those who enjoy games that mix fun with exploration. In fifth place on our list, we have Metro Awakening, a VR game that promises intense immersion in a post-apocalyptic future. The storyline places the player in dark tunnels and abandoned cities, where danger lurks around every corner. The narrative follows a survivor facing ruthless enemies, having to make difficult decisions to ensure their survival. The realism of the graphics, combined with the VR format, enhances the feeling of being immersed in this grim and oppressive setting. Gameplay in VR offers a new perspective, with a strong emphasis on exploration and survival. Managing limited resources becomes crucial, and combat requires careful planning and agility. Every action in the virtual environment feels more intense, from using weapons to interacting with the surroundings, creating a constant challenge in every phase. The environments are vast and detailed, filled with secrets and traps that demand attention. The sensation of being directly inserted into these dangerous settings is amplified in VR. Every decision and movement carries weight, heightening the tension and challenge at every moment. This game promises to raise the bar for survival experiences. In sixth place, we have Assassin's Creed Shadows, the next game in the acclaimed action-adventure franchise. This new chapter transports players to a setting filled with intrigue and mystery, blending historical and fictional urban environments. The plot revolves around a secret society of assassins, where every mission brings twists and moments of tension. Gameplay promises to retain the classic elements of the series, such as fluid parkour and precise combat, but with innovations that introduce new ways to move and attack. Players will have a wide array of stealth abilities and tactics, allowing for a more strategic approach to missions. The verticality of the cities, combined with the multiple possible paths, offers a variety of ways to achieve objectives. The graphics impress with their level of detail, bringing vibrant and dynamic environments to life. Every street, rooftop, or plaza has been meticulously crafted to give players the sense of being in a constantly moving world. The pace of each mission will depend on player choices, opening the door for either direct or stealthy approaches. This game promises to innovate within the series, potentially returning the saga to the forefront of the gaming scene. In seventh place, we have Dragon Quest III, a nostalgic return to one of the most beloved RPG classics. This remake offers an impressive visual approach, mixing high-definition graphics with a classic 2D art style, creating a unique and captivating aesthetic. The epic story, full of adventure and peril, is sure to please both longtime fans and new players alike. The gameplay retains the traditional turn-based combat system, with improvements that refine battle fluidity and the command interface. Character progression and customization options give players full control over their party's composition and abilities. Enemy encounters, strategically placed across the map, encourage a tactical approach to each battle. The HD 2D style brings more life to the fantasy world, making each village, cave, and open field even more engaging. The balance between the classic visual style and new technologies creates an atmosphere that perfectly complements the grandeur of the story. This remake promises to recapture the best moments of RPGs while introducing significant improvements. In eighth place, we have Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, which arrives with an unprecedented level of realism in flight simulation games. The game promises new routes, aircraft, and even more detailed weather conditions, allowing players to explore the world with incredible precision. The realistic graphics and accurate physics make each flight a true immersion, whether piloting commercial airliners or smaller aircraft. Gameplay puts players in full control of the aircraft, with a huge variety of settings ranging from recreational flying to advanced simulations that require technical knowledge. The new weather system introduces dynamic changes that directly affect the behavior of the plane, offering an additional challenge for virtual pilots. The game also includes training modes, ensuring that both newcomers and veterans can master the various flight mechanics. The detailed environments are impressive, with cities, mountains, and oceans faithfully recreated, giving the sensation of flying over the real world. The use of real-time meteorological data adds an extra layer of authenticity, while the new features offer even more options for exploring the planet in all its aspects. This is an essential game for simulation enthusiasts. In ninth place, we have Farmagia, a simulation game that innovatively mixes farming with magic. The story revolves around an enchanted farm where players must grow plants and raise magical creatures to expand their land and uncover the location's secrets. The colorful visuals and charming atmosphere promise to captivate players from the start. Gameplay combines classic farming elements like planting and harvesting with the addition of spells and magical creatures, making daily activities even more interesting. Players can use magic to speed up crop growth, enhance production, or tackle unique challenges, adding a special twist to the farming routine. Every resource gathered on the farm plays an important role in progression. The vibrant, detailed environments are filled with enchanting details, with areas to explore that reveal more about the world around the farm. Interaction with the environment and magical creatures keeps the game dynamic, as players find ways to expand and improve their land. A game that combines relaxation with strategy, ideal for fans of simulation and fantasy games. In 10th place on our list, we have Slitterhead, a horror game that promises to unsettle players' nerves. Set in a dark, mysterious city, the game offers an engaging narrative where terrifying creatures lurk in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to strike. Disturbing visuals and eerie sounds create an atmosphere of constant tension. The gameplay combines action and horror elements, requiring both quick reflexes and strategic decision-making to survive the emerging threats. Players must use specific weapons and abilities to stay alive while exploring dangerous environments in search of answers. Each encounter with enemies presents a new challenge, maintaining a high level of suspense throughout the journey. The detailed urban settings and bizarre creatures add a unique touch to the horror atmosphere, making every step feel perilous. The monster design and the use of light and shadow intensify the fear, keeping players on edge at all times. This game promises to elevate the action horror genre. In 11th place, we have Antonblast, a platformer that bursts with color and relentless action. With retro aesthetics and fast-paced gameplay, players will embark on an adventure full of challenging obstacles and creative levels. The story follows a charismatic protagonist who faces enemies and puzzles in vibrant, personality-filled environments. Gameplay is focused on precision and speed, with simple yet challenging controls that require skill to overcome the trap-filled levels. The level design encourages exploration, collecting items, and finding creative ways to defeat enemies. The combination of classic platforming with a modern twist gives the game a special appeal. The pixel art graphics are a highlight, featuring fluid animations and an upbeat soundtrack that matches the frantic pace of the adventure. Each level brings new challenges and keeps the fun flowing, making this a great choice for platformer fans looking for something energetic and original. In 12th place, we have two games from the RetroRealms universe, Halloween and Ash vs. Evil Dead. Both deliver an immersive retro atmosphere with pixelated graphics and fast-paced action and exploration gameplay. Inspired by classic horror, these games offer a nostalgic vibe that blends suspense with frantic combat, creating an engaging experience filled with references to horror films. Gameplay remains dynamic, with players fighting hordes of enemies while exploring iconic, perilous environments. The levels are carefully designed, offering a mix of intense battles and creative puzzles while keeping a scary tone. Fluid controls and diverse enemies make the action unpredictable, guaranteeing moments of tension in every scene. The detailed environments capture the essence of the horror genre, with dark streets, creepy forests, and iconic locations, all recreated faithfully in retro style. The sound design and soundtrack contribute to the dark atmosphere, placing players at the heart of the action. These games are a perfect blend of nostalgia and horror for fans who enjoy cinematic tributes and adrenaline-filled fun. Players to interact with the environment in a unique way, taking advantage of the protagonist's natural agility and curiosity. Jumping, climbing, and sneaking through the environments feel natural, keeping the immersion intact. Challenges range from escaping enemies to solving puzzles that involve manipulating objects and interacting with the city's robot inhabitants. The settings are richly detailed, with deserted streets and old buildings telling the story of a lost civilization. The melancholic soundtrack helps build the atmosphere as players uncover hidden secrets. This game offers a different perspective in adventure games, with a unique viewpoint and creative gameplay. In 14th place, we have Genshin Impact, which continues to expand its vast open world with new regions, characters, and missions. With stunning animation-inspired aesthetics, the game offers a fantasy universe where players can explore freely, face enemies, and uncover secrets. The story unfolds with mysteries that deepen as players interact with the environment and other characters. Gameplay is focused on dynamic combat and exploration. The character switching system allows players to alternate between different heroes with unique abilities, creating interesting combinations during battles. The map is full of hidden treasures, powerful creatures, and impressive landscapes, giving players a constant sense of discovery and adventure. The rich graphics, detailed with visual effects that highlight the magic and power of the characters, stand out. Continuous updates keep the content fresh, adding new areas and challenges to explore. The game has already established itself as one of the biggest free-to-play action-adventure titles. In 15th place, we have On Your Tail, an adventure game promising humor and action in a world dominated by talking animals. The story follows the protagonist as they navigate vibrant cities and dense forests, facing challenges and enemies in a journey full of twists. The cartoony and colorful visual style gives the game a special charm, creating a light and fun atmosphere. Gameplay involves a mix of exploration and combat, with the protagonist using their skills to overcome obstacles and defeat opponents. Precise controls allow for smooth movement through the environments, and the variety of enemies requires different strategies to defeat. Each level presents new challenges, keeping the pace dynamic and engaging. The settings are rich in detail, with large areas to explore and hidden secrets to uncover. The lively soundtrack and humorous dialogue add an extra layer of fun. This game promises to be an excellent option for fans of adventure games who enjoy a blend of humor and action. Continuing, we have Snow Bros. Wonderland, bringing back the arcade classic with a revamped, nostalgia-filled version. Players take control of charming characters in a snow-filled world, battling enemies in colorful, creative levels. The gameplay stays true to the original, with stages that challenge both skill and strategy, keeping the fast-paced and fun rhythm that made the game a hit. The action is simple yet addictive. Players defeat enemies by using snowballs and advance through various levels. The stage design is carefully crafted, offering new elements and obstacles that keep players engaged and on their toes. Each level introduces unique challenges, with a progressive difficulty curve that ensures fun without frustration. The updated graphics retain the charm of the retro style, while adding a modern touch that breathes more life into the characters and environments. The cheerful and immersive soundtrack completes the fun atmosphere, making this classic return stand out as one of the best platform games available, especially for those nostalgic for arcade days. In 17th place, we have LEGO Horizon Adventures, a game that combines the charm of building blocks with open-world adventures. Players can explore vast landscapes filled with activities while building iconic vehicles and structures. The mix of exploration and creation brings a sense of freedom, allowing players to leave their mark on the environments in a fun and interactive way. Gameplay focuses on letting players build and drive custom vehicles while completing missions scattered across the map. With simple and intuitive controls, the game strikes a balance between building challenges and exploration tasks. The diverse settings, from deserts to mountains, ensure that each area offers something new to discover. The graphics retain the traditional visual style of the LEGO series, with detailed blocks and fluid animations that bring the constructed worlds to life. The upbeat soundtrack complements the lighthearted, creative atmosphere, ensuring this game stands out as one of the most engaging and interactive in the building and adventure genres. In 18th place, we have Mirthwood, a game that blends life simulation elements with RPG mechanics in a vibrant fantasy world. Players take on the role of an adventurer building their life in an enchanted town, interacting with local residents and facing various challenges. The narrative unfolds based on player decisions, influencing the story's direction and relationships with the game's characters. Gameplay allows for both the exploration of a vast world and the development of skills and professions, from alchemy to combat. Interactions with the environment and other characters are crucial, creating a rich and very dynamic. The missions offer diverse challenges, from battling magical creatures to building a home or establishing a profession within the community. The visuals are captivating, with detailed settings that reflect the magical, vibrant style of the world around them. The soothing soundtrack complements the immersive atmosphere, making every moment feel more engaging and exciting. This game is sure to attract fans of adventure, RPGs, and life simulation, all wrapped into one. In 19th place, we have Empire of the Ants, a strategy game that offers a unique view of the natural world. Players control an ant colony, managing resources and expanding their territory. The environment is recreated with impressive detail, giving a sense of scale that transports players into the daily lives of ants, with challenges involving survival, growth, and defending against external threats. Gameplay focuses on colony management, where players must make strategic decisions to ensure the prosperity of the anthill. This involves building new structures, protecting the queen, and facing natural enemies like predators and rival colonies. The colony's evolution depends on how players manage their ants and resources, requiring constant planning. The environments are incredibly detailed, with the ants' world standing out for its realism. The soundtrack and sound effects help create the perfect atmosphere for this strategic journey, making every move important. This game brings a fresh approach to the strategy genre, offering a unique perspective in the world of simulation and management games. In 20th place, we have Planet Coaster, a game that puts players in the role of a theme park creator. The focus is on building incredible roller coasters, innovative attractions, and managing all aspects of a theme park. The game offers a wide variety of building tools, allowing players to create unique, detailed structures, unleashing their creativity. Gameplay involves not only designing attractions, but also managing staff, finances, and visitor satisfaction. Every decision directly impacts the park's success, from roller coaster designs to the organization of shops and services. The intuitive interface makes customization easy, allowing each park to be completely different and full of personality. The graphics are vibrant, and each attraction is carefully animated, bringing the park to life in every way. The cheerful soundtrack perfectly matches the game's lighthearted, fun atmosphere, ensuring an immersive experience as players watch their creations come to life. An excellent choice for fans of building and simulation games. And now, which one caught your attention the most? Personally, I'm excited about Stalker 2 for its intense atmosphere. How about you? Was there any game that sparked your interest? Do you think there's a game that should have made the list? Drop a comment and let me know which games you'd add. And don't forget to subscribe to Play Hunters so you're always up to date with all the latest in gaming, ensuring you won't miss any big releases. Turn on notifications to stay in the loop. I'm leaving a card with a list of 20 games that every gamer needs to play. Just click to watch. A big hug, and see you tomorrow.